This is your Fox 10 News Now update.
Hi everyone, Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. Changes coming to Fairhope. Voters have elected a new mayor. Sherry Sullivan unseats Mayor Karin Wilson. Sullivan getting 59% of the vote, Wilson with 25%, and John Milanos with 14%. Sullivan says that she was prepared for a runoff, but is excited that that's not the case. She says that she's ready to tackle the budget and continued growth in Fairhope.
I hope that it can be an easy transition. I mean, obviously there's a lot to get done. I think the first thing will be, the priority will be the budget, I'm sure, because that needs to be passed as soon as, pretty much as soon as you take office. So I think the budget will be the priority, and hopefully it will be an easy transition.
Sullivan announced her candidacy a little over a month ago and says it was a real grassroots effort. Prichard's mayoral race that started with 9 people dwindling down to just 2 candidates now. Mayor Jimmie Gardner received 43% of the unofficial votes. Councilman Lorenzo Martin received 25%. A runoff was expected in this race, considering there were still 7 other people pulling votes their way. Mayor Gardner and Councilman Martin will face off in the runoff election on October the 6th. There will also be a runoff in the DAPHNE mayor's race. Robin Lejeune won 44% of the vote, while Steve Carey won 43%. The election in Spanish Fort was a referendum of sorts, as Mayor Mike McMillan faces a criminal charge. There was a high voter turnout yesterday, with about 1,200 voters casting a ballot. The results are in, and Mayor McMillan is in a runoff now with Rebecca Cornelius. Mayor McMillan got about 46% of the vote, just a few percentage points shy of what he needed to outright win the election. Now he's going for his 3rd term as mayor of Spanish Fort. But hanging over this election is a criminal case involving Mayor McMillan. This video shows the alleged incident where he's accused of slapping a now fired city employee last October. He's been charged with a misdemeanor harassment, but the case has not been sorted out as of yet. On Tuesday, not even the rain could keep voters in Spanish Fort away from the polls. Now here's what Cornelius had to say about the runoff announcement.
I'm just so thrilled that they came out to support me and to stand up for what is right. The citizens spoke, and I'm listening, and I think it's great that they have come out to support me, and look forward to giving them more ideas about what I have for the citizen, for Spanish Fort.
Fox 10 News reached out to Mayor McMillan for comment, but he did not return our calls. Now, all of the runoff elections will be held October 6th. And for more election results, you can head to our website at fox10tv.com.
I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Track report. Not much rain on the radar before 4:30 this morning. A little light rain is showing up, but most of the showers are way to our south near Hurricane Laura. We are expecting to deal with showers and storms periodically today, moving from offshore to onshore, but the overall rain coverage will be about 50%. And Hurricane Laura expected to become a major hurricane before making landfall tonight near Lake Charles, Louisiana. It's already a Category 2 hurricane. It will become a Category 3 later today. The maximum sustained winds are at 110 miles an hour. It's a Category 2, and it's tracking northwest at 15, and it's going to be making landfall east of Houston, right around the Texas-Louisiana state line. And Lake Charles will be just to the east of the eye wall, so they would get the brunt of the wind threat. But this should become a Category 4 hurricane later this afternoon, and then could drop back to Category 3 strength just before making landfall late tonight, and then it'll be back to a tropical storm by tomorrow afternoon when it crosses over into Arkansas. But you will notice that projected eye will be right near Lake Charles, Louisiana. So the brunt of the wind threat is going to hit them the hardest. There's also a major storm surge threat for the Louisiana and Texas coast as well as a result of Laura, the first major hurricane we've seen so far this season. Weather headlines for your Wednesday. We're tracking Laura. We stay humid. We deal with off and on rain, and you can see some of that off and on rain on the Futurecast. Not as much as the last few days. A few showers and and storms pop in here by midday today. If you hear thunder roar, remember to go indoors. And once we get to the evening hours, a lot of the showers will fizzle out. Your overnight Wednesday and into Thursday morning should be primarily quiet. Here's how the next 7 days are going to stack up. Temperatures will stay in the 88 to 90 degree range most days. Morning temps in the mid 70s. That high humidity is going nowhere. We'll talk more weather throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.
Stay tuned to Fox 10 News throughout the day for the latest updates. This has been your Fox 10 News Now update.